Alright. Want to do a quick sound check over here. Can any of y'all hear me? Hang on, let me turn the volume down on this. A little bit. There we go. Alright. Anybody here? Can anybody hear me? Want to make sure that the sound quality is doing good. Alright. Okay, guess I'll be starting in about like a minute or so. Just making sure that everything is in check before we start. How long have I been going on for? Alright. I think I might as well get everything, set everything started. Set everything started. What the hell am I going on about? Alright. I'll go ahead and get started over here real quick. Hey everyone. It's me again. Coming back. Not to annoy your lives, hopefully. And the mic is covering my face. Alright, there we go. I'll keep the mic like that for now. Oh, nobody's in here for the time being, but once any of you can come in, can one of you at least help me with the well, at least ask someone to help me out with the sound check, just to make sure that everything's in check. I'll go ahead and pause this video on YouTube before I get copyright struck, and move on to bigger and better things. Actually getting into the game itself. Alright. Now all we do is wait. Hope the fan isn't getting too much in the way of this. I know the mic is picking it up in some way, but I hope it's not interrupting anything too much. Alright. So, level 36. What exactly was I doing the last time I played? Forgot already. Okay, so let's see. What are my stats looking like? Oh, I already played the crossword for the day. Okay, so personas, what are they looking like? Death, Fool, Temperance. Temperance, Death, Fool, Justice, Lover, Sun, Empress, Chariot. Okay, so no Hierophant. No Hierophant. And I haven't been to Mementos, have I? I don't remember. I don't remember going to Mementos. So what are my confidants looking like? Kodo, Yusuke, Sojiro, An, Ryuji. I think I already have insta-kill. Yeah, okay. Akechi, Justine and Caroline. Name no Uzume with the skill frame. Dimanas. Oh, hey, man. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, man. Glad you can make it. Hey, real quick. I would just like to ask real quick. Is the game audio and the mic audio doing alright over here? Just want to make sure that everything is in check. Yeah, sorry. Don't really have anyone to spot me for these sort of things. Just want to make sure that everything is in check. Alright, so where was I? The Twin Wardens. You know... What's up? No, I just want to make sure that the game audio and my audio, my voice coming through the mic is doing all good. But what's up, man? Glad you can make it. Glad to see you here. Welcome. Alright, so the Twin Wardens, I already have Amino Uzume with the skill Fray the last time I checked. Kawakami was at rank 3. I have the one who has no plot relevance at all on there. Hifumi Togo, Mishima. Okay. Who should I spend time with? Okay. Okay, Sojiro's up. Iwai. Okay. What are my social stats looking like? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oya, Mishima. Ah, Jesus Christ. Hifumi is not available today. Okay. Kichijoji. Alright, and... what's the status on everything else? Okay, not the social stats. I need the baton pass. Morgana's at rank 1. Okay, Yusuke's rank 2. Makoto is rank 3. Okay, I need to play a game with... I'll just go ahead with Morgana. Have I already read the book that allows me to get into billiards? The Craft of Cinema. Okay, video game cheats, nightlife hotspots, ABCs of crafting. Alright, let me go to the underground mall, see if I can find that book for aficionados on billiards. So let's see. Wrist weights, sports sunglasses, Viennese jelly, or protein. Okay, seems like I don't have it just yet. Okay, so what exactly should I decide to invest my time on? Do I have a Persona of the Moon Arcana? Chariot, Temperance, Death, Fool, Justice, Lover, Sun, and Empress. Don't have a Persona of the Moon Arcana, but I don't remember Mishima's Confidant being that difficult to get up. Alright, might as well go to the Red Light District. Where is Mishima? Give me that. Hey, tell me next time it's just an interview. I look like an idiot getting dressed up all that. And that Oya-san, she's the devil incarnate. Horrible. I can only imagine. Pretty, but super scary too. Though the drag queen she hangs out with is even scarier. But anyway, I did my best to promote the Phantom Thieves. Remember what you were reading about a glowing article about you guys? So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks a lot. Hey, so I figured out another way I can help you as your strategic image management representative. Oh my god, I forgot this. I forgot he was more into the PR sort of stuff with my group, with the organization. Jesus. Alright, might as well hang out with you. I know I got extra experience because of this. Alright, time to pull up the Megaton Wiki in order to find out what the best options are. Shima, Confidant, P5R. The Megaton Wiki. My good old friend. I think this is rank 4. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? Alright. Might as well... Steak sounds good. Meat's perfect for tough guys like us. Tough guys like us? Whatever, dude. Might as well do this as well. Where is my good friend? Oh yeah, this too. Alright, so the next one is just say you're amazing. I didn't end talking about how expensive it is to run a little organization though. The donations I got after were pretty generous, to say the least. But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? That is quite the accomplishment, I'm not gonna lie. It was a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Are you sure you want to go about things like that? It's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? You're kind of going about this in the wrong idea. You're a little confused, but you got the spirit. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet? The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. Yes, of course it would. Well, of course it would. Yes, indeed. We really need to make sure that we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean as in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. Might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Be careful not to get caught up in your own hubris, Mishima. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are gonna blow your socks off. Yeah, you seem particularly enthusiastic today. So if we're returning the money, how are we gonna cover our meal? I'm flat broke. I guess let's just go home. Waffles? Sorry for dragging you out for no reason again. As strategic image management rep for the Phantom Thieves, I wanted to splurge a little to boost morale, but I guess it ended up pretty good for our PR in the end, right? Yep. Yeah, right? It was kind of rough avoiding their employees' glares on the way out, but we gotta stay positive. There's still so much I have to do for you guys. I'll work even harder. I want to be a real asset to the Phantom Thieves. Okay, bye. Alright. Talk to you later. Nighty night, people. Ugh. Ooh. I get to read a book. Might as well read The Craft of Cinema. Helps me amp social stats a bit more. Okay. This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. Sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. The manager? Yeah. From what he told me, money went missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store, and now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. This seems a bit odd. This guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And well, I did some research into the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found that out when I looked into the store. You gotta help this student, man, come on. Oh, at least we have the name of the target. I am quite curious though. Did I already read the book I had borrowed? What books can I... Okay. Lon isn't up. Maruki is... Why isn't Maruki's up? Alright, anyway. Get over to Central Street, make sure I have the latest books and everything. Ah, jeez. Okay, there we go. See if there's any new books. Ghost Encounters. Guts. And DVDs. I think I'm not done with the one I have right now. No, not yet. Okay. Social stats are looking like what? I need a bit more kindness, some more guts, and charm. Where was it that I was able to up charm? Kindness. I think this could improve my kindness. Oh, they're talking about, okay. This could work on my charm. Actually, that'll work. We're just in time to see love possibly. Ah. Oh my god. Story about a man who struggles to tell the woman he loves how he truly feels. Might as well watch. Hello, Yoshi. What's up? What's up? Nice to see you here, man. What's up, man? Glad to see you here. Caught me in the middle of this game. Movie's right. Person's true value isn't about social standing or wealth. I would feel like I was able to learn about love. How's your day? It was pretty, eventful, to be honest. Yeah, pretty eventful. I had to do several things around the house. Help my parents with a couple stuff, and let's see what else. Yeah, I think that's basically pretty much it. I just helped my parents with a bunch of stuff, housework, the usual. All right. All right, time to go home. Yeah, but I'd say everything is going pretty well. Everything's going pretty well. Deadline's tomorrow. We're gonna be okay? Pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we are able to trust what Kaneshiro said. Don't say such scary stuff, you know. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. It'll be fine. True, there does seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police might have found their breakthrough. Ooh, does that mean it already happened? Timing is perfect, I guess. Let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. Jesus, you sure are dedicated to this sort of stuff. Ugh. Oh yeah. Ghost encounters, but this is mostly for guts. What do we have here? But yeah, that's pretty much how my day went. How about yours? Did everything go well? Cheerful fortune. Oh, right. Chihaya. This is your first time here, yes? It's not so often I get a young man stopping by my stand. Anyway, my name is Chihaya Mifune. I'll be reading your fortune today. You can begin by telling me your name. My name is Deagle Waffles. Your name is quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation can I interest you today? Give me the full package. Very well, I suppose the life of a high schooler is difficult after all. Now then, let's start with an initial reading to test the waters of your fate. I was finishing the Dark Souls. Nice! Have you started Metal Gear Solid yet? Or not just yet? Bring forth this boy's fortune. Your first card is... And for the second, next is... Not yet. Oof. Gotta get started on it, man. Don't leave Metal Gear Solid behind. It's not a good idea. You gotta get it good. You gotta... Surely tomorrow. Ah, that's what I want to hear. There seems to be new wealth in your future. Financial fortune is looking good today. This wealth of which I speak will come from your house. Head home without detour and precisely 5,000 yen will await you there. I shall do just that then. As you should. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange. The general flow of your future seems to indicate ruin and an inmate locked away in a lonely cell. You seem to be a good person, but are you perhaps mixed up with the wrong crowd? Beyond that, it seems continuing on your current path will lead to your death. Baka to wa iu na. You act confident, but remember, fate is absolute. If the divination is coming to me in this clearly, the truth of it is simply undeniable. Although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need is my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With its power under your control, you can avoid even the most unfortunate of futures. Probably. Is this your way of a marketing tactic? Is that your way to intimidate me? Please. Do better, people, come on! All you need to do is keep it wrapped in cloth and be sure to recharge its power in moonlight every 3 days. As for the cost, it's only 100,000 yen. Not bad for an item that can change your very future. This seems sus. It's legitimate, I promise. So you really don't want it? What a shame it will be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Well, come see me again if you change your mind. I really can't help you if you'd like. Been waiting for you. She seems strangely happy. I wonder what's going on. So, how's your pocket money situation been looking? What do you mean? Here. I won some money from the lotto, so I don't mind sharing my winnings. Thanks. See, I can be nice sometimes. Anyway, make sure you close up the shop like always. Hey, does this mean that the fortune teller was right? I think so. She even got the amount spot on. Maybe that Chihaya lady can seriously read into the future. Wait a minute, this is bad. Didn't she say you were gonna die? Come on, we need to figure out about this and talk to her again to see what we can do. Maybe I can have her read my compatibility fortune with... Shut it, Morgana. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear the story about you simping over on. That's not good. You should know better than that. Here's the Holy Stone too. She said it costs 100,000. This isn't important. Alright, this doesn't matter to me. To me, that's just filler. This doesn't matter to me either. It's just pointless filler. Now, can we get into exposition, please? See, this is where the game goes into social commentary, and this is where it might strike a chord with a lot of people. Like I said in my Persona video, I'm not gonna go too much into it. Let's just say that it taps into social commentary. And of course, Pancake Boy is mad. Alright. I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. Seems like one of our students had been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. Thankful to the police for arresting the perp, even though they're just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars of police procedurals say it. It's short for perpetrator. Yeah, no shit. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question, Wafuru-san? The sum of angles A through E is the same as a certain sum of interior angles of a certain shape, 180 degrees. Do you know what that shape is? Isn't that a triangle? Correct. The sum of interior angles of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees when it is planar. Really? And thank God knowledge is at rank 4 now. By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the perp this time, Kaneshiro. I remember their name with that bit on Monorama as well as the incident in May. Is this the new urban legend? Anyway, please prepare your test starting Wednesday and don't be distracted by rumors like that. Looks like we succeeded in changing Kaneshiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves too. Don't say it so loudly, come on now. Don't expose yourselves like that. Jesus, you're gonna get in trouble again. Did you guys forget that this is what happened the last time? That's how Makoto managed to bust you before. Don't speak so loud. Ah, speak of the devil. Man, how many times has the line "for real" had to be stated in this game? Jesus Christ. Well, at least someone has a voice of reason. Another metaverse user. Ah, Jesus, you're jumping in too quickly. Thank you, Morgana. Another voice of reason. And did you guys forget about the tests?
じゃあ誠と場所相談しとくね。あ、もしもし誠？言い忘れてたことあってさ、実は
どうかしたか？
あ、聞こえてる？ユウスケとモルガナ以外は来週から期末試験だからね。
Yep, there it is.
目立たないつもりなら成績がひどくて睨まれるとかは本当にやめてね。生徒会長としても見過ごせません。ひとまずおとなしく学業に専念して楽しいことはあげてからいいわね。
うへや。
Yeah, it's alright. You learn to live with it.
説明してもらおうか。
Oh, you.
回答は正義である。書いた通りです。
Oh, it's you again.
わかったのか？
The one who
いいえ、
agreed.
見当も。
The one who is an
前後の
accomplice.
事実
Oh,
関係
wait.
から彼らの主義主張に
The
は
one who's guilty by
何ら変わり
association for
ません。
being
従って
for letting a sex offender stay in
調
school.
査を終了しました。
Yeah, sure.
そんなはずがあるわけなかろう。
そんなはずがない。ならばその証拠を見せていただけますか？
後輩が理事を務める大学にせっかくいい推薦の話があったんだが。
Oh,
必
please.
要ありません。実力で勝負するつもりですから。失礼します。
おい、まだ話は終わってない。
Thank you, Fist of the Waffle Star. Thank you. You have the guts to do what not a lot of us can do these days.
お忙しいところ恐れ入ります。例の件ですが。ええ、進展しております。ただ、ちょっと難航しておりまして。しかし、先生ほどの方がなぜまたこんな事件にご興味を。
Ooh, I wonder who this guy is talking to.
そんなつもりは。はい、全力で調査いたします。
I wonder who this guy is talking
い
to.
い結果を。はい。近日中にはお伝えできるかと。それでは失礼いたします。お時間いただきまして誠に。
Ha 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 ha. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, boy.
ただいま。おかえり。なんか疲れてる？
私はいいの。誠はちゃんと勉強してるの？
うん、やってるよ。
Hmm.
ねえ、なんで勉強ってしなきゃいけないのかな？
ど
Uh-oh.
ういう意味？
やった先に何があるのかなって。苦しい受験に
Alright.
勝ち抜いても、そ
Let
の
me just
先
listen
の
to this
競争
dialogue
社
for a
会が
moment.
ずっと続いて。
成功のためでしょ。小さい子みたいなこと聞かないでよ。
この人、怪盗団が予告したって噂よね。急に犯罪歴を自白したって。
警察でさえ実態がつかめてなかったのに。本当に唐突にね、人格が変わってしまったとしか思えない。でもそんなことありえないし。
いいじゃん、捕まったんなら。
おかげで誰の手柄にもならなかったわ。出世のためには目標ってのがあるのに、子供にはわからないでしょうけど。
Alright, so. Moving on.
この事件を追ってたんだ。出世か。変わっちゃったな、お姉ちゃん。でも、私は平気。ねえ、お姉ちゃん。私ね、居場所見つけたんだよ。
It's important to know. It's important to have a place like that
ああ、
where you feel like you belong. Alright. Honestly, shocked to see it. It's only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, did you say that you were called in by the principal? Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation with the incident of Mr. Kamashita. You mean Mr. Misconduct? Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I wasn't able to find any information. Well, are you going to be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm just going to be more honest with myself. It's quite refreshing. What are we gonna do now? Well, sorry, what are you gonna do now? Stay with the Phantom Thieves? It's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. And it'd actually be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us, it would be greatly convenient. Jesus, and I thought Deagle could be an asshole.
参謀か。頼もしい仲間ができたな。これでもっといろんなことができそうだぜ。
Alright. Okay, give me one moment. Let me go ahead and save up. Alright, and let me go ahead and get some water. I will be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Okay, got me some water, which is important. Okay. Who sent me a bunch of texts? Ooh, Pancake Boy is up. Gotta spend time with the guy. Because for those of us who have played Persona 5 Royal, you know what comes down. Yeah, I hang out. Oh, jeez. He seems to be enjoying himself. Tip of the day, kids. Drink water.
Baka 言わないで。まさか新しく加わった仲間というのは誠？真実だけを喋りなさい。
I've already told you the truth.
誠が馬鹿げてる。もし本当なら君が逮捕された時誠も近くにいて警察から逃げたりしてたっていうの？
Why don't you ask her yourself?
でも今思えば確かにあの子夏頃から捜査の話をいろいろと誠の件はともかくもう一つ重要な話が出たわね。怪盗団以外に異世界を使う悪人がいる。金城が確かに
The Black Mask User.
君の責任転嫁とも取れる言葉ね。
Take it how you will.
でも正直そんな言い分を通す気なら今までデタラメを並べ立てた説明がつかない。二通り考えられるわね。すべて妄言で今のも単に私を混乱させたいだけか、あるいはすべてが真実か。君は初めから私に真実を語っているの？
I have. 嘘は言えない。
私を信用するということかしら。もともと 心を盗む泥棒なんて相手を取り調べてるんだものね。いいわ。どんなに常識外れでもそれを理由に信じないという聞き方は改めましょう。その代わり君も真実だけを語りなさい。フェアに取引よ。いいわね。
取引だ。
我は汝、汝は我。汝、ここに新たなるちぎりを得たり。ちぎりはすなわち、囚われを破らんとする反逆の翼なり。我、審判のペルソナの生誕に祝福の風を得たり。自由へと至るさらなる力とならん。
よし。
Alright, back to the story.
次の標的の話に。いえ、次の標的は向こうが先に怪盗団を狙ってきたのよね。相手の正体はこれ。写真はなし、本名も素性も不明。君の話が本当ならこれじゃナビとやらは使えないはずよね。どうやって狙ったのかしら。さあ話しなさい。
No good deed goes unpunished. Alright, moving on to the next day. Pointless filler, that does not matter to me. What do we got? One sec.
お、どうした？え、違う？可愛くない？店員が勧めてくれたやつだったんだが、そのプリンターじゃダメなのか？え？ダメじゃないけど違う？分かったよ。今そっち行くから。ちょっとかかるかもしれん。店番頼むわ。もし戻らなかったら店閉めといてくれ。
What's wrong, Sojiro? Got any girl trouble?
まあな。たく手がかかりやがる。
Alright, so, what do we got here?
以上、金城容疑者の続報でした。この事件、怪盗団の犯行と言われていますが、どう思われますか？
手口は分かりませんが、いずれにしろ法治国家を脅かす危険な存在だと思います。他人の心をいじっているわけですから、これでは洗脳と変わりありません。
なるほど、おっしゃる通りです。
What do we
どうな
got?
ってんのかしらね。この前もあったじゃない。何でしたっけ。ほら、有名な画家の。
まだらめだったか？
悪い人たちを懲らしめたんでしょ。怪盗団は悪くないじゃない。
Oof,
そうかもしれんが。
that one hurt.
ねえお兄さん、あなたもそう思うでしょ。怪盗団は悪いことしてないわよね。
Of course they're not. Don't be
ほら見な
ridiculous.
さい。ほら、こんな時間。そろそろ帰りましょうか。
そうだな。ごちそうさま。金城の件報告を受けてます。しかし
Even more exposition.
という空ごと怪盗団は本気で。おっしゃる通りです。大衆の怪盗団への支持は感心しませんが、怪盗団の足取りに注目されて例の世界が明るみに出る危険もありますし、実は彼の持ち込みで一つ使えそうな策がありましてね。直接対峙することなく怪盗団には自滅してもらうというものでして、
So,
廃人化の件を怪盗団の仕業に仕立て上げてやるんですよ。やはりそうでしたか。奴のアイデアにしては容赦がないなと。それにしても先生、 これほど入念な策で潰しにかかるとは。よほど怪盗団の所業を目に余ると見えます。心中お察しいたしますよ。では例の大掃除を急ぎましょう。
Alright.
世直しなんて大技、怪盗団には分不相応。未来の総理である先生にこそ世直しをなす資格がある。
Future Prime Minister, eh? I wonder who that could be. Jesus, you sure are taking a while, Sojiro. Ryuji.
ああ、俺今どこ？何してんだ？
店を見てる。
オッケー。例の件で今からそっち行くから。じゃあな。
Alright.
遊びに来てやったぜ。
Actually, no.
違うでしょ。テスト勉強、期末試験。なんで私まで。
仲間なら当然だろ。教えてもらわねえと困るし。ね。
そうだ。
あなたまでそんなこと言うの？あいつらはほっといて。はあ、前に来た時は聞けなかったんだけど、ここって何？お店の人とかいないけど。
こいつんち。複雑な事情があってな。これ話していいんだろ？つうか自分で話せ。
Alright, and there it is.
ひどいよ。
俺もアンもユウスケも似たようなもんだ。こいつほどヘビーじゃねえけどな。人一倍許せねえことがある。だからみんな怪盗やってんだ。
Yep.
おい、我が輩を忘れるな。
Sorry about
合って
that.
るよ。みんな仲間だ。スコア、誠にも許せねえこととかねえの？改心させたいやつがいるとかさ。
内緒よ。
お、いんのかよ。別にいやいいのに釣れねえな。
I don't think you're ready just for that just
試験勉
yet.
強する気ないの？
あまり。
じゃあ帰っていいのね。
あ、嘘。勉強教えてください。
Alright.
この単語なんだっけ？フォビアだから恐怖症。兵所恐怖症かな。あんま言わないけどね。単語や帳簿は任せて。文法は苦手だけど。
英語とか勉強しても将来使わねえし。
She can help.
お前は
Oh, hey, man. What's up? Glad you can make it.
うっせ。
これ作者の心情を答え
Hello.
ろってどうでもよくない？
Glad to see you're doing well. You caught me in the middle of the exposition part. These guys are studying for tests.
ちょっと休憩入れましょう。
The one thing you don't want to do when you're playing video games is being reminded that you have to study. Hello. But what's up? How's everything going?
予告状がばらまかれた経緯もありますし、間違いないと思います。問題は怪盗団が具体的に何をしたか。
Sorry for not following you before. It's because I lost my previous account. Oh. Oh man, real sorry to hear that. No, but glad to know that you got. Nah, well, at least you have the old account and you have a new one. So we can do. It's what best you can do. That's true. Yep. But well, this is the Persona series. You have to learn how to balance student life and alter egos.
ええ、悪人と何も変わらない。看過できません。
なるほど。
なるほどじゃねえよ。なんで俺らが悪者にされるんだよ。
言わせとけばいいって。
No, that's real simple, Ryuji. It's because they don't know what our methods are, and they don't know who we are, and it's best that it stays that way.
掲示板も盛り上がってるし。もしかして天下取った？
町のチンピラぐらいで調子に乗るな。でかい口はもっと大物をやってからにしろ。
また大物やりゃ済む話だろ。 最初からそのつもりだったし。
確かに考えておいた方が良さそうね。
すぐ見つかんだろ。俺ら追い風が吹いてんだぜ。今なら負ける気がしねえ。
まあそれはおいおい決めましょう。まずは試験を乗り越えないとね。さて休憩おしまい。勉強を。
そういや打ち上げ。試験終わったらやるって決めてただろ。
Ryuji, focus.
そうだったわね。
どこ行くよ。目標あったら勉強はかどる気がするわ。
That sounds like somebody I know.
それ以来だな。
ビュッフェだと。
They call it buffet?
ねえ、花火とかどう？打ち上げ花火大会。
そういやそんな季節だな。
Fireworks festival.
ビュッフェも捨てがたいが。
I think the only fireworks festival I've ever been to was the ones for. Well, it's because since I'm living in this country, in the country that I live in, I think it's only the ones that they do for Christmas. I think it is. Is that right? Or something among those lines. Usually, like an end of year fireworks festival. I guess that's just more reason why I should just go to Japan to see a fireworks festival. But either way, it's a good idea.
じゃあ花火大会で決定。良さげなの調べようぜ。
その前に勉強でしょ。赤点取ったら承知しないからね。
ふふん。
じゃあ花火大会で決定。良さげなの調べようぜ。
その前に勉強でしょ。赤点取ったら承知しないからね。
I wonder who that might be. Fireworks and yukatas. I guess it's that time of the year. So there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I don't think that's gonna be looking good for the YouTube audience. Rumor has it that she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. It seems like she'll be able to do something real bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. Turns out she's a Shujin student. Do you know a girl named Yumeko Mogami? She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. You have to do something before things get worse. What do you mean I have to? What's the plan looking like? I don't think I have a... Do I have a game? Oh yeah, I have Starfornius. That's interesting. Okay, but let's go ahead and watch this. The fantastic. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Ooh, man, that means I'm actually getting close to the 50 follower mark. Wow. Can't believe it. Almost 50 followers. It's amazing. Nice. Only 7 more followers to go. I'll get them in due time. Just only need to be patient is all. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. I bet you summon a little bit more guts by watching this drama. Well, it's time to head to sleep in the cave. Nah. Alright. So what do we got here?
気持ちのいい朝だね。
Oh, hey, look, it's you, Pancake Boy.
まさか怪盗団が警察も手を焼いてた悪党を本当に退治するとはね。ネットじゃ怪盗団シンパが増えてて参るよ。 正義はないなんて言った手前、立場がない。最近の取材はもうそればっかりだ。でもこれだけで本当に怪盗団は正義って言い切れるかな。
Well, just let the people talk.
ありがとう。けど怪盗団は正しいとは言わないんだね。この聞き方はちょっとずるいかな。もともと僕はいわゆる精神暴走事件ってやつを追っててね。似てると思わない？怪盗団のやってる改心と。思えば怪盗団騒ぎと精神暴走事件、始まった時期も広まるペースもよく似てる。関係を全く疑わないってのは無理な話だと思うな。あ、ごめん、遅刻しちゃうね。じゃあまた。
Train hasn't arrived yet, so we got time to talk. It's even more packed than usual today. For today's train news, today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Senate rampage, highway accident. Driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th. Oh, that's in 7 days. Oh, 7 endgame days, of course. Let's see. Oh, hey, look, it's Maruki. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? Simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories. So, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? This is a tricky one. What is a long-term memory anyway? Oh, Jesus. It's a multifaceted question. I think I'm gonna have to summon a lot of brain power for this one. So, long-term memories could simply mean... Oh. Yes, the principle is memories that last a long time. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is how long. Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you can store. Something like... It's not infinite, is it? Well, yeah, our brains have a lot of information. If you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'll be able to retain them for... forever, essentially. Yeah, I think so too. So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away. It's true, they don't. Stuff encoded in your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great for you to encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want. That's life. But at least you got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, alright? Yeah, memories that'll never really go away. It means I'll remember my past eventually, right? I forgot that this game has... the subplot to Morgana is that he has amnesia. If you're really quick to look up stuff like that, get back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class, talking about those things later. Yeah, I know. Well, you dodged, though. Whoop! Haha! Haha. Oh, hey, look! It's Makoto. Oh, sorry. Wafurusta no Ken. It's rare running into you at this hour.
そういえば
That reminds me, do you remember the counseling Dr. Marky's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading for the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here. I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. 勉強はどうだ? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
あの
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? Only joking.
でも
But make sure you do study well, alright? You got it.
それじゃ
Need to buy some test prep booklets on my way home. See you later. Bye bye.
先輩
Oh, hey, look.
偶然
It's
ですね
you.
今帰りですか私もです今日はクラブの練習もそうだ報告したいことがあるんです今話してもいいですか
Yeah, sure.
ありがとうございますじゃあどこかに座りませんか
あれそれに君は
お久しぶりです明智さん
吉沢さんだよね。久しぶり。
お前たちのことを知り合いの？
うちのお父さんテレビ局で働いてるんです情熱帝国って見たことありますあれのディレクターとかをやってて
お父さんの番組に何度か呼んでもらってね。そのつながりで会ったことがあるんだよ。君こそ吉沢さんと知り合いだったんだね。
Always drink water, kids. Always drink water. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to answer for that one soon. But either way, 友達だ。
前に助けていただいてそれからご指導いただいてます
助ける？へえ、そうだったんだね。それで今は何してたの？
そうでしたちょっと報告したいことがあってですね隠すことでもないのでここでお話ししますね前に先輩に話した夏の大会その代表に選ばれたんです
Woohoo! おめでと
まだようやくスタート地点って感じですけどね
吉沢さんが通ってるクラブチームってかなりの名門だったよね。そこの代表だなんて相当すごいんじゃない？
ありがとうございます代表の名に恥じないように頑張ります
うん、応援してるよ。そうだ、せっかくだから3人でどこか寄っていかない？吉沢さんの激励も兼ねてさ。
嬉しいですあ先輩はどうですか
決まりだね。僕の知ってる店でいいかな。おすすめのカフェがあるから。
う。I wonder if it's over by Kichijoji?
吉沢さんって夏でもあったかい
見える
の飲むの？
クリープ。見えるクリー
大事な大会の前ですから体の冷えは大敵です
プ。
さす
So,
が徹底してるね。
crepes and honey. So, pancake boy, what do you got?
ですねけどコーヒーはホットでも体を冷やすっていうので私は避けてますけど明智さん甘いもの好きそうなイメージでしたけど違うんですかこの前も
got a bit of a
テレビ
sweet
で揚げパン
tooth, huh?
食べてたような
イメージ戦略だよ。その方がファンが喜んでくれるから。
明智さんこそ徹底してますね
I wish I hadn't learned that, honestly.
君も意外と純粋なんだね。
気になってたんですけどお二人はどういうお知り合いなんですか
僕が出た番組に彼が社会科見学に来たんだ。
そっか 2年はテレビ局でしたもんね。
その時少し意見交換したんだけど、考え方が面白くてさ。
Yep, there you
わか
go.
る気がします。私も先輩の意見に助けていただくことが多くて。
そういえば吉沢さん、さっき彼に指導してもらってるって言ってたよね。
はい、明智さんのおっしゃるように考え方とかが勉強になるなって思って。
じゃあちょっとした遊びだけど、吉沢さんにも彼にしたのと同じ質問をしてみてもいいかな。
はい、いいですけど。
Oh, this ought to be
あ
good.
りがとう。それじゃあ聞くけど、吉沢さんは怪盗団のことをどう思う？
怪盗団ですか。本当にいるとしたらってことですよね。人助けは素晴らしいことだと思います。けど私は賛成はできないかもしれません。
なるほど。理由も聞かせてもらえたりする？
Ah, well.
怪盗団のような存在って結局は世の中のためにならない気がするんです。
どうして？
例えば壁とか問題が目の前にあったとしたら、それは自分で乗り越えていくものだと思うんです。周りの人に助けてもらうことはあっても、あくまで自分で努力して解決する。けど怪盗団みたいに何でも助けてくれる存在がいたら努力することをやめてしまいそうで、もちろん問題の大きさにもよりますし、一概に言えないのは分かってるん
Well,
ですけど、
it is pretty sound logic, so can't argue against the facts.
全部怪盗団任せになる世の中も
I mean, against that line of
それはそれで良く
thinking.
ない気がするんです。
なるほど。人の成長という点ではむしろ妨げになっているってことか。面白い意見だね。改めて聞くけど、吉沢さんの意見、君はどう思う？
It's a unique stance, that's for sure.
そうかもね。君に負けず劣らずって感じかな。
先輩、もしかして怪盗団のファンでしたか？
Nah,
僕
not
の悪い癖
particularly.
だ。つい議論を振っちゃったね。この話はここまでにして楽しくおしゃべりしようか。
すみません、私そろそろ失礼しないと。あまり遅くなると親が心配するので。
Well, Joshi, I have to go. Sorry I'm not staying a little bit longer, but I have to go out. See you later. Take care, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming on and at least saying hi at the very least. I'll see you around, my boy. My boy. I'll be rooting for you.
はい、お二人ともありがとうございます。それではまた。
Alright.
ああ、帰ったか。
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. That's a bit far-fetched. Are there any more puzzles to play? Okay. Shogi. Mata hokoku da. I think I'll go ahead and... do Hifumi's, but do I have a persona with the Star Arcana? That's my question. Ah, I should have checked. Sun, Lovers, Justice, Fool, Death, Temperance, Chariot, and Empress. Ah man, I'm gonna have to go into the developer room and look for a fusion the fusion calculator. Fusion calculator, level 36 right now, so I think it was Kaiwan who I could. Yeah, Kaiwan. Who do I need? I need Fuki and Regent, or I could use Fuki and the Stone of Scone, or I could use Neko Shogun and get Regent, use Orlov, which is, and then get Kodama. There was another way to do this. No, well, I guess I'll just go into the battle room, see what I can find. It's a good thing I have money to spare too, but... Huh? Where one hones both the body and the spirit. Ah. It's the gym. But I'd rather not do this. Bang! Way to get kicked in there. Alright, so... Level. Devil... Anubis Daisojo Hariti. Zoljolten. I think Neko Shogun is... Floros with the skill of Taro Kaja. Tamlin. Then Neko Shogun. Hellbiker. Oh hey, look at that. I'm gonna need the Garabi in order to do that, but... Hellbiker is... level 37. Kodama, I have no Sudama, and I don't have Anzu either. Diffuse Eligor. Tam Lin is Kate Sheath High Pixie, and then Lenon Sheed. Oh, it's you. They requested Floros with the skill Taro Kaja. I think I could apply this. Okay, Kodama, Sudama, and then Anzu. Alright, instead of making this hard for myself, let me just see if I can go ahead and get a Persona of the Star Arcana right here. Although I'm pretty sure, knowing me, I would have skipped out on it a little while ago. Unless I have it. Alright, I have Kodama. And then I can just begin filling out the, what's it called? The Star Arcana Personas. Isn't that Fuki? Alright, let's go back. Alright, now to bring up the wiki for Hifumi Togo. Let's do it. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Alright, where is Hifumi Togo? There we are. And then rank 2. Awakened Dragon, let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Infernal Rook. Can you hear them? The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield. You're quite into role-playing on this. During a match, I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. That's interesting. It is? You're a strange one indeed. My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my subjects. Although I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. I mean, that's to be expected. People think I'm weird or I'm an otaku or that I'm just crazy. Certainly I can't blame them. Certainly I think I'm weird too. 自分の自信で Your positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought.
Yoshi.
That will do for today. Alright. There's something I wanted to mention. Did you read weekly magazines? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. But you don't want to, right? You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on a newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do it. But if I can draw more attention to shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for today. Doesn't hurt. I want at least to get at least another stat up to rank 4 before anything else happens. This does not interest me. The Phantom Thieves are all over the news. This does not interest me either. It's just filler text. People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there are similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly the modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during their times of turmoil. Now then, take a look at the picture. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon. He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. You know what he did? Thievery. Correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. Very popular, and some called him the Gentleman Thief. By the way, Goemon Bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented over many forms of media like kabuki and novels. Most hero and gentleman thieves throughout history or something like that. Let's just make sure people don't think we're an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. I don't need to study, I already have all the information I need. I'm rank 4 knowledge now, come on. I'm pretty sure it must be Makoto. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come in here at all, actually. Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do so on my own. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need for you to be concerned about my well-being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me. Alright, so I shall. You appear to be quite the ideal honor student. In fact, I'm quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, sometimes you don't progress further in life unless you get help from the people you know. Not to say that it's a bad thing, of course. But sometimes people don't get far in life without some help. A little nudge in the right direction. I would know. Something go wrong for you? Yeah, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be the reason why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me. You think so? Ah, you live alone with your sister. Pardon my saying so, but it does seem you've been through quite a lot. Honestly, it only felt like norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember what happened to them? Your parents, I mean. Yes. Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I might have well grown to be a bit uptight because of that. So, that right. It's not like I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I never think of them as replacements for my father or sister. No one can replace either of them. What I've lost just won't ever come back. Just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future. I like the way you put that. That is a nice line of thinking. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up with that you want to help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. I appreciate the kind words. Alright, let's do it, Ryuji. Alright, time to pull up the wiki. Where is Ryuji? Monkey boy. Time for rank 9. They're trying to get their old coach back too, the one from before Kamoshida. Looks like they're finally walking their own path. You satisfied now? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, and they asked me to come back to the team. Don't do it. You already kicked out once before. Dude, I wasn't gonna. Felt kinda bad, but there's no point in thinking about it now. When you first came to Shujin, people were talking so much shit about you. But you took it in stride. You just did whatever you thought was cool and didn't care what other people said about you. I think that's why people kind of get pulled towards you, man. Whether you decide to be, that's where you belong. I guess I never realized that. Seriously? You know, back before I met you, I kept making excuses for why I couldn't fit in. It was always because of someone else. Kamoshida, track team, hell, I even blamed my dad. I was such a frickin' loser. But I realize now, as long as I'm being myself, I'll always have somewhere I can fit in. It ain't really the same place as before, but it's damn good. Just glad I found it. I agree. Don't worry, man, there's a place here for you too. right next to me, or maybe a hen, something like that. I ain't gonna stop training though. Still got a long way to go. Someday I'm gonna show you speed so lightning fast, you're not even gonna be able to see me. Wait, but if you can't see me, am I really showing you anything? Yeah, whatever. I think we've been talking too long. We're all out of manja. Wanna go try grilling some toothpicks? Alright, Ryuji, what you got for me? Telling me the track team's officially going to be restored. They're apparently keeping Yamauchi as their advisor for now, but it's cool. Sounds like they got him under control. Congratulations. Thanks, man. I gotta pay you back. You can get some ramen on me. And then let's top it off with some seafood soup. A toast to the success of the new track team. But yeah, we can't let the track team handle the rest of their problems. They gotta do the running from now on. I'm not even gonna let my guard down now, and I ain't about to lose him either. We're gonna go for another run. Keep on bonking. Bonk.
Oh, 帰ったか。
Oh, hey, look, Pancake Boy is up. He takes priority.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the place. Rather nice place. Not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to see some time off when we can, don't you think? Nanda kono basho wa? It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. Now this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume that you visited places like this before? Anyway, let's just head in. Alright. Now I can basically visit the jazz club whenever I want to. Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll just put in a random order. You don't have any soft skills you actively dislike, yes? Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. I am all alone tonight, and I kept on asking myself questions. It's a great place. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this one place is always a bit more special to me. I guess you could have it in my go-to place. You have anywhere like that? I live there, actually.
え
You live there? I'm not sure if that counts as a go-to place if you don't actually have to go anywhere. Oh, yet I know I won't change anything because I can only be me. So, do you cook? I suppose one could say pretty frequently.
へえ、すごいね。
Even my efforts in cooking class have been underwhelming. In particular, an attempt to fillet a fish went poorly. I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own. So chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
そういえば、
You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here. Chance to reveal one's enemy's affinities at the start of battle.
よし。
Alright. It's gotten late. We should probably be going.
じゃあまた。
Well, see you later. Alright, Pancake Boy. What's up next? You good to talk right now? Wasn't the music today wonderful? Like live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly the point of jazz is all those jam sessions, sea of improvisation, both complex and organic, as each player incorporates their own flavors. A natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about it that's strange, erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria like when I managed to solve a case. You know, I actually kind of get it. Glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who I know I could keep up with me intellectually. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. Oh, jazz is great. Jazz is very nice. Somehow I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. Expect another invitation soon. For now, please excuse me.
Yeah.
Apparently we're having a summer festival soon. It's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Man, I'm so pumped. 勉強はどうだ?
おいおい。
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website too. Man, now I'm hungry. Let's just get going already. Alright then. Pointless filler that does not concern me.
時間だ。
Alright. Time for the tests. "64 degrees."
お、いけそうだぜ。
This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Bowsy. Bowsy in this hot weather? Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented from that famous guy from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Zhuge Liang. Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Zhuge Liang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. Barbarians' heads. That's it. Crazy story. And that's how you came up with the Baozi, right? The master strategist came up with the Baozi to... I think it was just to offer them instead of heads. Yeah, I think you're right. The Baozi were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads. Finished in time.
諦めろ。
さて皆さん、
Today is the second day of finals. You may begin. Right, King Crab, parlor thoughts. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? I think the government collapsed. Or caused confusion to the economy. Alright. Next one. Alright. It's real simple. Okay. Norwegian idiom raining witches. Isn't that similar to raining cats and dogs? Which of the following is another name for the for the summon noodles traditionally eaten on Tanbata? Orihime silk. Oh wow. Demon guts. I think we're pretty much just about done here. Yep, that was it.
ダメだ試験出題範囲広すぎて勉強時間足りなかったあと1週間あればなんとかなったかもしれないのに
1週間ね
You can end up popping my arms
そ
all
んな
the
に待っ
time.
てもらえるのって特待生様くらいじゃない
Oh, I'm starting to feel a bit sleepy.
ああ吉沢さんとか
学校が試験の時期ずらしたっていいよね特別扱い
いやお疲れ様期末試験今日で終わりだよね今って時間あるちょっとだけ相談に乗ってほしいんだよそんなにかからないから
Sure.
ありがとうお疲れのところすまないねすぐだから
Go ahead and stretch real quick.
梅雨明けしてから一気に暑くなったよね今月から電気代上がるなさっきも言ったけど今日は僕から相談いいかな
I think this might be... I think this might be a rank up, so I am going to pull up the wiki for Maruki. Well, I guess I'll just say, you got money troubles?
それはまあ相談はしたいけど、今回は違うよ。最近どうも気になることがあって、君の意見を聞かせてもらえ
Something
ない
on my mind lately, and I wanted to hear your take on
じ
it.
ゃあ話すね。
Alright, here
周囲
goes.
から何かを期待
Oh,
され
this
てい
is
る
all
子がい
hypothetical,
る
mind
とし
you,
て、
but
そ
imagine
の
there's
子は
somebody over here
周囲の期待に
who
応えよう
has
と
high
必死で努力
expectations,
している。
trying to absolute hardest
も
to
ちろん
live up to set
周囲は期待に
expectations.
応えてもら
Now,
う
this
ために
person receives an
本人
awful
の
lot
望
of
みとは
special
関係なく
instrument for people
その子を
so
優
they
遇
can
する
perform
け
to the
ど、
best of
もし
their
その子が
abilities.
十分
Why
彼ら
does
の
this
期待に
sound
応えられな
familiar?
かったとしたら、ど
So
うな
what do
る
you
か
think
な
those people will do if the expectations level on this person aren't met? They'll be disappointed.
うん
Yep, that's
そうな
right.
んだ。カウンセラーなんてやって
When
る
you
と
work
ね、
as a
いつも
counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break, but that's easier said than done.
これが難しくて、
We as
世界
humans
は
are a
本当
very
に残酷だよ。
complex
どんなに本人が
set
前向
of
きさを手に入れて努力を惜しまなくても、ほんの少しの
complex
周囲の影響で
specimens or
簡単に心を乱
species.
されて
That's
し
the
まう
better
ことだ
word for it.
そんな出来事に直面するたび、僕はどうしてもカウンセラーって職業に限界を感じてしまうんだよ。
Reality isn't fair most of the time.
なるほど。もう君は割り切ってしまっているわけか。いや、理不尽と知った上でそれに立ち向かっているからこそ、今君はこの学園にいるのかもしれないね。ごめん、小難しい話をして。でも本当にそういう人も助けたいって思うなら、何か根本的な解決が必要だって思うんだよ。
Like what exactly?
今はっきりとは浮かんでないけど、例えば怪盗団に僕らを改心してもらうっていうのはどうかな。理不尽な現実なんかに負けないとか、そういう気持ちにさせてもらうんだよ。
Is that really a change of heart?
確かにそうだ。ごめん、さすがに話が飛躍しすぎた。もうこんな時間か。そろそろ本業に戻らないと。意見とても参考になったよ。ありがとう。夏休み楽しんでね。
やっと試験終わったね。疲れた。
これでぐっすり眠れる。
睡眠時間を削って勉強なんて。
Must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up all night.
わかる。私は部屋の掃除ばっかしてた。無駄にめっちゃ綺麗になってさ。
典型的な現実逃避か。
結果が想像つくわね。
えか、終わったことはもういいんだよ。それより最近の怪盗団人気すごくね。
一気に来たって感じだよね。
早くも次を期待する声が聞こえる。俺は下手な相手は選べないな。
急いで決める必要はないわ。じっくり考えましょう。
つうか、まずは打ち上げだろ。忘れてねえだろうな。あさって18日の花火大会だぜ。集合は渋谷でいいか。時間は夕方5時ってとこだな。
こういう時ばっかテキパキしてんな。
This ought to be good.
天気予報です。
Searching all alone, been facing twilight alone, without the clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask. Revealing dark.
Now it's just a time to flew by today, huh?
やるか。
Moments of love. Nothing left to be found.
Alright, what do we got here?
A mirror right in front of me.
Let's overwrite the save data, just to be sure. A lot sure did happen between the gap from the 18th to the 16th in the 616 continuity. But I think this is where I'll stop it for now. It's getting late. Getting late. Don't want to get too sleepy, but I do realize that if I'm going to keep on if I'm going to keep streaming this game, I'm going to need to go ahead and tackle with a lot more time in mind. I can't just simply do like 2 or 3 hours and that's it. I'd say for an RPG of this size, I'd say you need to at least Alright. So. Yep. Dozed off for a moment there. I guess I was just thinking. Well, either way. Thank you so much for, for stopping by. Thank you so much for, checking everything out. I took a look at my stats once again. Just to be sure. Because the last I checked, I'm 7 followers away to get to the 50 50 followers over here on Twitch. I hope I can reach that milestone soon. But yeah, wherever you are in the big wide world, I wish you the best of luck in anything you set yourselves out to do. And until the next stream or the next video, as always, take care. Good night, everybody.